Join me as I dive deep into what's holding me back from smashing my goals year after year. Stay till the end as I walk you through 3 actionable strategies to kickstart year 2025.
Every year, just like everybody else, I would set my annual goals. These are things I want to achieve in the upcoming 12 months. Usually, more often than not, my goals are to lose weight, make more money, pick up new language. Unfortunately, like many others as well, when the time comes for me to reflect on my goals, I did not achieve them and had to carry those goals forward. Hence, I have not been losing weight for the past 10 years. It wasn't until recently, after attending few trainings, that I realized that I have been doing my goal setting wrong. Bandura and Cervone, in their study, highlighted that individuals who set goals and receive feedback on their performance are more motivated than those who don't set goals. Few facts about goal setting. 1. People who set clear goals are more likely to achieve success than those who don't. 2. Breaking down goals into smaller, more manageable steps can increase motivation and success. 3. Writing down goals is a scientifically proven method to increase goal achievement. 4. Goals that are more concrete and specific are more likely to be achieved. 5. Limiting the number of goals you set at once can help prevent you from becoming overwhelmed.
Now, what I have learned is that the reason why my goals are always not achieved is because I have been setting the wrong goals. I have been focusing too much on outcome goals. Losing a certain number of weight, making a certain number of money are all outcome goals. No matter how hard I work, there's always other variables that would affect the outcome of my effort. A lot of these variables are outside of my control, except for one thing: my actions. Introducing action goals. Action goals or behavioral goals is something I learned from Russ Harris in acceptance and commitment therapy. Oftentimes, patients will tell me that their goal is to be happy or to be less depressed. So that's when I would introduce the behavior or action goals. For example, instead of setting live a happier life as an outcome goal, the action goal would be to attend therapy to learn new skills dealing with difficulty in life. I can't make sure that I will live a happier life, but I can make sure that I get my back off and attend those therapy sessions, isn't it? As for me, instead of putting down getting monetized on YouTube as my goal, I changed it into committing 7 hours a week for my YouTube channel. I reverse engineered my goals now to something I can control. Instead of lose 10 kilograms, I now put exercising 4 days a week for 30 minutes each session. Do you get where this is going? Another thing I would like to share with you is about making your goals smarter. S is for specific. Make your goals specific and clear as much as possible. M is for measurable. Instead of saying exercise more or study more, put it in ways you can measure. A is for attainable. There's no way I can be exercising 2 hours a day every day, so I have to make it attainable. R is for relevant. Any goal you set must be relevant to your values. As a doctor, it's not going to be relevant for me to learn to fly an aeroplane, for an example. T is for time-bound. You have to put a specific timeline as to when you want to review your achievement. E is for enjoyable. If you dread the action goals, it is going to be very unlikely that you would stick to your goals. R is rewarding. Your goal have to be something rewarding for yourself to make it worthy and more likely to be achieved. Now we move on to 3 actionable strategies. 1. Decide which aspects of your life that you want to improve: physical, emotional, intellectual, occupation, spiritual, social. You don't have to set goals for all aspects. Remember, limiting number of goals makes it more likely for you to achieve your goals. Next, we set the action goals. For example, now I want to lose weight. This was the outcome goal. Changing it into action goals would be brisk walk for 30 minutes for 7 times in a week. Limit sugary drinks to 1 drink per day. Before I set this goal in stone, I would now use a confidence ruler. How confident am I that I am able to do this? To be honest, I am not too confident, so let's put it 5 out of 10. Now, how can I tweak this action goals so that I can get to 7 out of 10? Well, I can do 4 brisk walks in a week. A lot of time we are overly enthusiastic at the beginning of the year and tend to set unrealistic goals. This exercise will help us to make it more attainable. So now you try it yourself. The last step is to set the time frame. Waiting for 12 months would be too long. Instead, let's review our goal in 12 weeks' time. So by the end of each week, I can actually track whether I am taking actions in line with my goals or not. By the end of 12 weeks, I can reflect whether this goal is sustainable. Do I increase it further, or do I have to bring it down a notch? This way, if things doesn't work, I can rectify the situation much earlier. I guess it also makes me more aware and in touch with my goals. There you go, 3 actionable steps that you can do today to kickstart your 2025. Hopefully in 3 months' time we will be reflecting our goals together and see what can be improved. Let me know in the comment sections what were your outcome goals and how did you change it into action goals.